Bob Kelly has a fine koi tattoo on his right shoulder.
I have a prized koi.
A prized koi tattoo?
Because I have a mantle
and then
on my koi.
And then
a what?
A what?
Mantle.
A mantle.
Prize koi fish.
Talking about.
I'm going to explain to you if you let me talk about it.
Take a lock.
Throw it away. It's prize koi fish have a circle on their head in between their eyes. Very prized, very expensive. There's different types of koi. You can't just get a fish. I mean, certain ones are very expensive, very prized in the Japanese culture.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Like the one Steve has on his arm. Maybe to some people.
Boring.
Hey, here comes Steve.
Steve has one on his arm that you can catch in the Hudson River.
All right, that's fine.
It's a little large.
That's the point I'm making, though, because you showed off your koi tattoo. Yeah. Steve showed off his koi tattoo.
Yes.
Who else had
Wow,
one?
that is a big...
No koi for me.
Pat Duffy showed off his koi tattoo. And then I think Derek has a koi tattoo.
Would you use a koi to cover the boy?
No,
Anthony, that wasn't it.
By the way, Derek, you weren't in here. We all agreed that you have the worst tattoos known to man.
But not that
on
one.
your
That
body.
one's good.
Oh, that one's all right.
Wow, that's a whole fucking half a arm.
You did a half a sleeve.
And that's, what is that, an octopus?
Yeah.
Eating what?
Nothing. That I had this stupid koi when I was like 17, so I had to cover up.
You incorporated it into that.
I like that.
That is kind of cool. I don't know what
Actually, that's a
about
really
then.
good piece
That's
of
really
art.
nice.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff on you is shit, but that one is good.
What does he have, like bad fucking prison tats?
Look at this tattoo.
Oh, fail.
Explain for the radio. Explain for the radio.
Your nephew?
This again, I think I was 17 when I got this. It's a fucking like a pinup girl like straddling a microphone.
That's
That is so not a pinup
like
girl.
That's not a microphone. That's her cock and balls.
Do you know how fucking some guys can do work where a pinup girl will look like a fucking pinup girl? That looks like olive oil from fucking Popeye.
I need to
It
get
is horrid.
I'm gonna get it fixed.
With what?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Fixed with a straight razor.
And Duffy's got a koi too, right?
Yes. Why all the koi?
What's up with the koi?
Everyone's being...
Koi, it depends on what culture. Japanese has a different thing than Chinese.
Yeah, what's the Japanese koi? Is that a bunch of businessmen fucking pseudo-raping a girl on a subway train? Because she just wants to get to work? Fucking savages. We have a tiny penis. We push against a your hiney.
Can only do that joke after 9 o'clock. And what? Butcher has a koi tattoo?
He's got a nice...
What's he got?
Everybody and their mother has like damn koi tattoo.
What you got, Butcher?
I just got this one done.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
That's some good work right
that would
there,
like
man.
scare me at night. I would look at that and be scared of
What
my
is
own
that?
arm.
That's good, man.
What is it?
It's a big nasty zombie ripping out the back of my arm.
Yeah, that's pretty
Why
cool.
is there a monster in your arm?
Because I'm crazy.
Butcher, there's a monster in your arm. You should have that covered up. Put a hat on it.
He gave me a pretty penny.
Although, since we did bring up Derek's terrible tattoos, we must acknowledge Pat Duffy got a straight edge tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
What is that?
oh God!
Back before I did any drugs or any alcohol,
What does it say?
I claimed that I was straight edge till death.
Yeah, because
Till
that's
death.
the whole thing. To be straight edge
Yeah.
forever, man.
Yeah, till death.
Forever.
Fuck is straight
It's like,
edge?
fuck you, you
Yeah.
dumb little shit. You
What's
don't know what the
straight edge
fuck
mean?
you're
Straight
doing.
edge
What
is
is it?
no drugs, no drinking, no promiscuous sex, just overall clean living. And I did that for a really long time.
Straight edge. And
Yeah.
it's these little fucking douchebag, like emo
Now it
dicks
is.
that
Now it
think,
is.
shut up. It wasn't cool when you did it either.
True.
That think like that it's cool, like they're different for doing it. And then they grow up a little and realize, holy shit, this pot is good, or I like beer, or pussy rules.
Yeah, getting
Cock
fucked
is
in the
awesome.
butt feels okay.
Yeah, whatever you're into.
Steve, why'd you get a koi tattoo?
It was a cover-up piece, Jim. I had awful fucking tattoos from when I was 17 years old, and it was the...
Seems to be the age.
Yeah, it's the, and then 10 years later you realize, wow, I really don't like this. And every tattoo artist I was going to was telling me that, oh yeah, we can do some big tribal piece over it, or a fucking Grim Reaper. And I was like, no, I wanted something colorful. So I finally found a guy that did really good cover-up work. And he said the only thing that would really go over that would be Japanese artwork. So he showed me this big koi fish. I said, yeah, fuck it. Do a koi fish.
Was it hard, like, to cover? Because obviously with the suggestions to cover the tattoo, like, well, we could make it into a big a black Oscar Mayer wiener with a hat. I mean, and 2 pieces of brown.
Are you
luggage.
insinuating that I had a penis tattooed on my shoulder?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Clarifying.
Let's see your tramp stamp. No?
You have
No
one?
tramp stamp. I have orchids on my leg.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's gay.
Yeah.
Let me see. He wants his legs to look
orchid on
pretty.
your-
Why do you have an orchid?
When
on
they're
your
in
leg?
when they're in nylons, he wants them to look pretty.
Exactly.
I can't see it from the other side, but
Fucking.
I never noticed that. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
got-
good work, but why orchid? It's a weird.
I don't know. I
flower.
saw it. I saw these actually on the street. I took a picture of them and I showed my tattoo artist. I said, "Make this look not queer." And he said, "All right, I'll do my
He said,
best."
no, I can't. Give me a different person's leg. Imagine if you had photographed him and there was a dog log in it and, the picture, and he misunderstood you and all right, piece of dried white dog shit.
I so wanted to years ago to get a tat, but it was just every time I could not figure out what the fuck I would have wanted.
I know what you want.
Well, that's the smart way to do
A
it.
KKK, a fucking 666,
No, I don't
a
want-
clover, a fucking swastika.
I don't want to look like fucking what's his name there in American History X.
That's exactly what you
one
want
of
to
those
look like.
big Edward Norton, one of the big fucking swastika on the chest.
My stupid tattoo, I never should. I was so
Well,
fucking
what
dumb.
is it?
Oh boy,
What
what'd
is
you
it?
get?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
smiley face.
Where?
It's on my thigh.
You got a smiley face?
He's
on your
so
guy?
lying.
He can't act.
He would.
you always break out with a smile in
He
the middle
would.
of
You so would have shown us that by now.
My friend John got a cool tattoo. This dude, John Mazarka, who got a really cool tattoo. It was fucking Alex's face from Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
The
Alex.
fucking poster. He got it on his upper thigh. It's just a cool fucking tattoo. That
Some
was
people
one I
are
would've
so
gotten.
great at doing portrait work that it looks exactly like the real person. But then there are some that are so bad, and there's a site that has really bad tats, and it's it's in memoriam. I guess it's the guy's sister or something.
Right.
It is one of the worst tats I've ever seen in my life, and it's just this fail under it. It was hysterical. This poor fuck has to go around with this horrid tat of his sister.
Find it.
Yeah, it's a very popular item. Look at this
If you
fucking
just
thing.
Google image bad tattoos, it's like on the first page.
It's the worst
It's
one
so
ever.
fucking bad.
Look at him.
Oh my god.
He's stuck with that lump of shit.
Oh my God.
In loving memory.
Why would he have a photo of her, like, first after she was hung by the neck? That photo, her head's all tilted. And
It's so bad.
who's
That
the
is
toothy monster on his arm?
Hey, but when you go
It's
get
like the zombie bursting out of.
Yeah, she's great
His arm.
teeth. Who's that fucking?
Yeah.
Who's that fucking
Horrid.
great tooth bitch on your arm?
They can't tattoo teeth for the most part.
This is Eric's tat. It's too small to see. It's someone got a giant back piece of Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Can we open that bigger? Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Hang on a
Hulk
second.
Hogan.
Is he fingering Brooks Keister with fucking oil on his hand?
And
Yeah,
also,
you never know what I wanted
Dave
to get.
just got here too. If you want to take a look at his terrible tattoos.
Yeah, we
Oh,
know.
Dave has the worst tats.
Look at his teeth! Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
He looks like Ted Hogan.
Ted Hogan.
There's a little Hulkster in having a pair.
That is so bad.
He had SIDS.
Dude, that is so fucking bad. Wow.
Oh my fucking
How bad.
God.
Here's Dave. He's in with his tats.
Hi, Dave.
Bad or fantastic, Pink Floyd, Lucky Boy, which means pedophile, but my favorite, the cast of The Sopranos, right there
Yeah,
on the back.
the cast of The Sopranos looks nothing like The Sopranos. It's it's like that could be Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Janice looks like Andy Rooney for some reason, and that's distressing.
And what's the
Because Andy Rooney was never on The Sopranos, as far as I know.
what's the C in the
The C and the what?
like there, the top of the arm?
This up
Yeah.
here?
No, on your arm.
on your shoulder, right on your shoulder.
No,
on your shoulder,
on
right
your
here.
shoulder.
Your
I don't know what it
other
is.
one, your other one.
What's that?
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this isn't the C. This is a tattoo. Oh, that's just a thing from County Kerry, where I was from, where my family's from Ireland, baby.
Yeah.
Ireland in the
and then
house.
what about the next one down?
Don't recall. That was drunk.
Don't recall.
35%. Don't recall. Triangle and a fire.
Yeah, and the other one's a triangle.
Okay, give me triangle fire, mister. Yeah. Sign me up.
So you got some kind of a fucking weird, almost Masonic thing going on.
This one on the Ron Fez noon to 3, may I add, show.
Oh, yes.
New York Giants, and
see.
I came out of it, and I said, "Oh, that's a nice tattoo," until the guy did it in fucking baby blue. So now I really look like a half a fag. He didn't even get the right color.
No, he
has
didn't.
baby blue in this arm.
And then what about the other arm?
This is some sort of Irish thing. Bullshit. This is a fucking clover.
That's
bullshit.
a clover.
This is Radiohead.
Dave, don't forget your whackbag.com.
I won't, Mark. This is
There's a yin yang.
This is a yin yang.
Mark.
And this was whack bag
And
right
that's
here.
a whack bag
for a
tat.
sports bet that I lost.
Yeah, you certainly did.
What's on your chest plate?
Bobby, I wish I knew, pal.
You don't know what that is?
I think it was like Scorpio
Is it
or
like-
something.
Did you get a is that Six Flags logo?
No, it's supposed to mean Scorpio because I was born on November 1st, man.
And
I'm a
now
Scorpio.
you've also been branded.
Yeah, how's the brand?
Your ass has Ichiban.
Have you seen this
branded
yet, Bobby?
on it.
No.
Bobby, not only was he branded,
Jesus Christ!
Big deal.
It's just a red bush.
It's huge
not, I
today.
shaved yesterday.
By the way, it's huge today.
Is it really?
yeah, you gotta be packing an inch and a half today.
I had some. I had some romance with my wife last
will you
night.
stop grabbing it, you fucking pink salty nuts?
Why do you have to?
I put my baby to sleep. I put my baby to sleep. Bob's in here. I want to impress him.
What are you doing, dude?
I want to impress
Dude,
you. a little.
you impressed me already. It's fucking.
Look at this
doesn't have
fucking
freckles.
tattoo. Look at the branding,
What is that?
dude.
That's got Ichiban from the Ron Fez Show, number one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Number
Bobby
one.
can't see it, Dave.
It's
Well, what-
he branded
All right,
himself.
Dave, that's good.
He
No,
already
you
had
can't-
himself
no, the
branded.
light.
can't
I
see
can't.
it.
It's
He
not
really
the
can't
light.
see it.
It's right there, Dave.
Bob,
Turn to
see,
the
he
right.
can't see
Turn
it.
to the right.
See, he can't see. He
Dude,
can't
what's
see
the other
it.
side?
I had
What's
an
the-
accident
that's
today.
enough. That's enough.
I have to go to the bathroom.
What's the other side?
I do.
What's the other
You
side?
can't keep me in here for much
Dave,
longer.
what's the other side?
No, it's the whole thing is the whole thing is
He's gotta go
the
to
whole
the
thing.
bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Is Ichiban.
Hold on, Eastside Dave. Can you go to the? Can you
No,
go to
seriously, I need some toilet paper.
Well, can you go?
Guys,
hold on. Can you go to the bathroom on Beetle Bailey?
yes.
We hate the Beetle Bailey cartoon.
It's hanging off of me.
It is hanging.
I'm sorry. I always gotta get away. I come in and I go to the bathroom. I don't anticipate. Ron Fez noon to 3. It's hanging off. I'm sorry. You guys always think I'm joking. I get shitties is what I like to do before I
Tell
do
Bobby
anything.
that. Tell Bobby everything's okay.
Everything's fine. Why Bobby's
gotta get back in here. Bobby.
I'm fine. Everything's
Bobby,
fine.
come
Let's
on,
go.
Bobby.
God, we're grown men. Everyone does it. I
You
don't
got the Beetle
understand.
Bailey cartoon? Yeah, Jimmy's not a fan of the Beetle
Oh,
Bailey
I don't like it
cartoon.
either.
Wait for Bobby.
I'm not look. Anthony, turn to your right. Opie, please,
no,
someone
I can
see
see
what
it.
I'm seeing. My beard buddy.
Show Jimmy. Just
I'll-
show
I can see on the camera.
No, turn around. Show Jimmy.
I'll try to wait, but shitties can't. Shitties has a mind.
Wait, hold on for Bobby.
It's done.
Bobby.
It's all done.
Bobby, he's done. He wiped and everything, Bobby.
It's done.
It's done.
Still a fucking naked
No, Bobby, just come in.
Go, Dave, go in the middle of the floor a little more.
Bobby, come in.
Go like by the Opie and
If I
Anthony
try
rug.
to walk too quickly, Mr. Okay.
All right, Bobby.
Didn't he get up?
Bobby, I can't hear you. Bobby, why
Bobby.
would your mic be on? Why? Why would it be on?
Here, take this.
Eastside, can you show me?
Oh my God!
Bob,
Damn
Bobby,
this
wait,
mic.
I'm fine.
Bobby, just come back here. What's wrong?
Is that gonna hurt you?
Bobby.
I get the whole fucking game, Opie.
Bobby, just get back. Get back.
Beetle Bailey.
And there goes Beetle Bailey.
Oh God! Damn, he fucking shit all over Beetle Bailey. Oh God! I just want to say this: Elio's pizza is not as good going out as it is coming in. Oh shit! Because even I'm repulsed today.
Shit his fucking pants. He shit.
But God knows
He
I love
shit.
Elio's
Get that
pizza.
pants on to shit your pants, Bobby.
He just shit.
He should hair.
For no reason. Nobody told him to
So
take
we
a
were
shit.
talking about tattoos, right?
That's Elliot. That's Elliot. That's fucking Elliot's pizza.
Coming out, Jimmy.
Rock it in here. I don't believe it.
Jimmy.
Iraq, get in here.
Shit in the fucking. Yeah, shit. No.
Iraq, get in
I'm
here.
not gonna ask you to do anything.
Yeah, Iraq. Can you get a mic for Iraq? We need a mic for E-Rock.
E-Rock. E-Rock.
E-Rock.
So my Pink Floyd tattoo's not so bad, right?
Stinks in here now.
No,
Oh God, it's starting. It just hit me.
E-Rock,
Get in here. Jimmy has a question for you.
Oh, it just hit me.
Jimmy.
Somebody take my omelet and throw it out.
How bad does that smell?
Come here. Come on. I know. Be a man. Be a man. Just come in here real quick.
Where's he going?
Tell him to come
on,
in.
E-Rock. Jimmy.
Eric, what are you doing?
Come on,
This is
E-Rock.
show stuff.
Eric.
Come on. It's not so bad.
Shit.
Come here.
Jimmy's got a question that needs to be answered.
I wanted you to smell it and see if it smells like Elio's pizza.
That's all. That's all we're asking.
I don't care.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. He fell into his shit.
Holy shit!
He fell into his own shit. All right, get E-Rock in here. Now he's damaged. He fell into his own shit. E-Rock!
I gotta wipe that off.
E-Rock, come on.
Oh, God.
I'm not gonna do anything. Why would you think I would do something?
Yeah. E-Rock, get in here, please. We're asking.
Come on,
nicely.
E-Rock.
E-Rock.
I just Joe Theismann my fucking leg on account of you. For
Yeah, he might
fuck's
have broke
sake.
his leg. E-Rock!
He's on his fucking.
E-Rock!
I can't even chase you. Don't worry about it. I need someone to stand on.
E-Rock! Look at E-Rock breathing heavy, Jimmy. What happened to your hand?
The security door at the front slammed on my hand.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Dave was running and he got the microphone. Master Poe just kicked him. Master Poe just kicked him.
Cry chop more. Cry chop from Master Poe for some fucking reason.
Bobby's throwing up now. Hysterical. Holy shit, I can't take this anymore. Why the fuck did Master Pope? He's shitting more? What is he?
No, he's eating it.
Oh, he's eating his
He's eating shit.
He's eating his shit.
He's eating.
Oh, God damn it.
He's laying on the floor.
All right, Ryan Fez, do the three.
I can't. I can't even
On your
fucking.
side, okay? You're coming at me with shit on your ass.
What is Master
I
Poe doing?
was coming at Eric.
No, you were coming straight at me.
What is Master Poe doing?
He cry chopped me in the stomach, beard buddy.
He was defending
He did?
himself.
I'll take care of that. Don't you worry, you said.
was
Dave.
I would have
defending
catched up
himself against
to
shit.
him.
Now he's
Wow.
like, get back in
I
here.
gotta take my shit, Ryan Fez.
No, get back in here. Get back in here.
Put the shit in the garbage.
Get back in here.
Put the shit in the garbage.
Jeez. Is he all right? He got kicked right in the.
His
Where did
pants
he
are down.
kick you?
He was gonna go outside. He was gonna run after you guys.
Not me.
Yeah, Poe, that's called radio.
Can't go in the hallway.
He goes, I had to kick him. He was coming after you guys. That's the whole thing we were doing. Radio.
Sam, go fuck yourself, you little fucking twink.
What happened? Where's Bobby?
Go shave your fucking head.
Bobby, get back in here.
This is like the Beatles White Album. Everyone's in a different fucking corner.
I'm just sitting in the other
Shit, I don't want to touch anything in this fucking studio.
I like that joke. Bobby, what's wrong?
I have so much respect for you, Mr. Kelly. I would never come after shit with you. Only after Eric.
I get you, baby.
For what he's done to me and my children.
What did E-Rock do to your children?
He
It
made
smells
fun
like
of
shit.
him.
It smells like shit in here.
One day.
That's the newspaper.
Bend over and show him.
Yeah, just bend over and show Bobby.
I can't even say.
I don't even like. I don't even like redheads to begin with. No offense, David. Just with.
I don't like he says I don't like redheads instead of I don't like men. That's what I love Bobby.
What about Nicky Kidman?
Oh God, there's a fuck. He's holding shit in his hand.
So what? It's just shit. It's natural.
Can't stop.
It's not
Trying to
natural.
I'm trying to write my name in the comics.
Dave.
Oh, fuck it.
Dave.
He's smearing his own
Dave.
shit around.
Dave. Dave, hold on. I'm not impressed. I got to be honest with you. I'm not impressed. I'm your beard buddy. I think you need to do a shit tattoo today.
What does that entail?
Well, you got the shit, and now you make a tattoo.
A little tattoo on your stomach or something.
Yeah, shit tattoo. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna make? Maybe a Ron and Fez shit tattoo.
Well, how about war paint? I think Ron and Fez forever. I think war paint on the
war paint
on the cheeks and the face. It says that you're going to battle for Ron and Fez.
This is for Ron and Fez, then.
Yeah,
Let's give him an option. You're going to go war paint?
If you guys chant Ron and Fez,
why does he keep covering his dick?
Oh, Ron Fez do rule.
Ron and Fez rule.
Wait, Bob,
Ron and Fez rule. Ron and Fez rule. Ron and Fez rule.
Ron and Fez rule.
Oh, God. No.
He's doing war paint.
Oh, he's doing war paint.
He's doing war paint. There you go, Bobby.
He's trying to spray like fantastic on his face.
Oh, that was dumb.
Bobby's puking.
For my fucking eyes.
Caroline's Comedy Club, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm fucking leaving.
No, Bobby! Bobby, where are you? Bobby! Bobby!
Fuck the show. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not. I'll just go do plumbing. I'll be a painter. I'll cut hair. Fuck comedy.
Bobby, come back in here.
Oh,
Hey,
come on in, Bob.
have Joe DeRosa headline this weekend.
Come on, Bob.
Bob?
He's cleaning up.
Bob, he's cleaning up. He's wiping his ass.
How that doesn't affect you, I just don't know.
Throw Mega around here.
Could you please put my work ethic in the garbage?
It's shit.
I hope you got this on video. There's a little duty nugget outside on the floor.
He's got it on video, but where can we even post this?
Dave is wiping his ass with towels and putting it on the console.
Oh, fuck it. Every one of them is stained. Every one of them is stained with his own shit.
There's nowhere else to put it.
Garbage. Where's Bobby?
I'm watching like fucking.
Bobby?
Yeah,
Yite?
Yeah.
Yite?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. I mean,
Bobby, you're safe in here.
it's almost interesting.
Come on in, Bobby.
It's almost interesting.
Don't use
my eyes again.
Don't use
Dave,
the Clorox.
don't wipe your eyes with Clorox.
Don't use the Clorox.
No,
wipe
you'll go
on your-
I
blind.
have to use it on my face, beard buddy.
No.
All right.
Just watch your eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
you
your
don't
eyes.
want to.
Oh, bad idea.
What do you do?
He put fucking bleach wipes in his eyes.
Bleach in his eyes.
It stinks.
It's Clorox
My
wipes.
eyes stink.
Those are not safe eyes.
His eyes stink.
Bobby, come on in. Everything's safe.
Yep,
I'm serious.
I know.
I'm bleached up, baby.
Someone is suggesting you put turd life on your belly. Instead of Thug Life.
Turd life.
That's Sharks from Radio Gold fans.
Shit, God.
Oh.
Yeah, Bobby, come on in. It's all
Yeah,
good.
I'm with you, dude. I gotta wait. That smell, fucking.
Why didn't E-Rock test if it was pizza?
Where is
Yeah,
E-Rock?
he was
I'm
supposed
really
to just give a
disappointed in
sniff.
Oh,
It would have been
E-Rock's out
done
here.
with.
E-Rock's right here.
Would have been done over and done with.
E-Rock, come in here, please. You got to explain yourself. E-Rock.
I'm just gonna sit out here with Carlo
I don't have any
Escobar.
more shit, so relax.
Yeah, E-Rock, you got to explain yourself. Why wouldn't you do that?
Because it's... No, I'm tired of smelling shit. I'm tired of smelling... Get the fuck away from me. I don't have any shit in my hand. Stop. I wanted to stand next to you.
Yeah, let him stand next to you.
You're fucking paranoid.
E-Rock, will you at least smell his boxers?
No. I'm done with that stuff. I just wanted to shake his
Jimmy,
hand, Spirit Buddy.
what do you think?
I don't wanna
Eric
do-
from now on.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you guys should just shake hands and make peace.
Fucking shake hands for Christ's sake. How about you shake hands and make peace and he won't do anything?
E-Rock, at
Put
least
his
the
hands
shake.
down his pants? No.
No,
That's not bad.
he's cleaned himself up with the Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's sad.
I don't know what I did to you. I mean...
Yeah, really. I mean,
I got
we
kicked
want
in
the
the
two
stomach.
shows to, get along.
Yeah.
Ron and Fez and
Ron Fez
and
number
our
3.
show.
I got kicked in the stomach. That's the only thing that happened today.
Yeah, well, I don't know why Master Poe is
I don't
kicking
have
people
shit.
as
I
we're trying
wiped
to
it
do
up.
radio. That is a real problem. E-Rock, just shake his hand.
I'm just shaking your hand. It's not a fucking big deal. Let's just be.
Shake, it's fair.
Just come here.
No, I don't like you.
Look at my hands.
Why don't you like you? Say
Look at my hands.
Always shit with him.
Look. I don't have shit.
It's always shit with him.
That's what people say when you work on something.
Right Videos is saying they would host the shit video.
We'll shake for 5 seconds, and you'll see I have no shit on my hands.
Right
And
Videos
then-
might have.
There's no shit on it.
Come on, make up, because that was like, we just want to finish
in the
this.
stomach.
I got kicked in the stomach. I broke 2 ribs.
Yeah, he got kicked for the show.
I just came from the fucking doctors.
The next shit is going to have blood in it.
Shake.
Hopefully we'll see it.
Shake.
Come on.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
1, 2.
Oh, fuck. Dave pulled his pants down and tried rubbing his asshole.
He's rubbing his ass on. He's gonna get him.
He's chasing him backwards with his asshole.
He's wide open.
What was that?
Paul just
down
overturned the whole
again.
table full of shit.
He's down again.
What happened?
Paul just
Something just
overturned
broke.
the table that had Eric's bucket of ice on top of it.
Who broke it?
Paul did. He just turned the whole thing
Why? It was a bucket. A bucket. It was a bucket. But It was why a is he bucket. involved?
Poe, you're not
What are you
involved with our
doing?
show. Your job is to watch a stupid door. What are you
Okay.
doing?
Before he was going to go out in the hallway.
No, he wasn't
Yes,
going to
he
go in the
was.
hall.
Yes, he was. The guys were running
Eastside
outside
Dave, we're going to go in the hall.
I'm like fucking Shoeless Joe Jackson. I know the rules. I stay within the field.
Yeah, and you were running at me like a wild man.
Right,
you were
Eric.
running towards me like a wild man.
At Eric.
And I put myself in between you and the hallway.
Eric,
My
Eric,
job.
Eric.
No, it's not. Paul,
No,
you
it's
should
not.
be in the, you
Like
should be in the
your afro.
booth. If he runs toward the hallway and runs out, then he gets fired. That's not your problem. That's his. He gets fired if he does that. He's not going to run in the hallway with shit in his ass. He's not a retard. He gets
No,
fired.
he is a retard.
Nah, but he knows. He does know the rules. Dave ain't, he's not going to run. He's not going to run naked in the hallway. If he did that, he would be shit.
So from now on, we'll let him go.
you have to. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave
that's
is
fine.
not
That's
stupid.
fine.
Yes, of course let him go.
That's fine. No
To do my second Field of Dreams reference, I'm not Moonlight Graham. I'm not going to go out there and turn into a doctor and save a girl from choking on a hot dog. I'm going to stick here. I'm going to be Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe. I'm with you.
bro.
Can we get the show back together, Bobby?
How do you fucking do that?
Hey!
I'll leave. Ronfest noon to 3.
I like when you're here, Dave. I just don't like when you shit out in the open.
Wow, you,
Oh, he should have sex with Sam.
Oh, he's on Sam.
oh, shit. Oh, my God. He's all
he
over
was trying to rub
Sam.
his dick in Sam's fucking face.
Oh, Eric, you?
What did you do, Sam? I kicked him in the nuts at least 7 times.
I think he's hurt. You all right, Dave?
You all right, Dave?
No,
Dave.
Not okay. My feelings are hurt.
Dave, what's this that I hear E-Rock plays Mario Kart with your wife or something?
Yeah, he does. That's another thing I got against him. I'm fucking here at work. He's back there. He should be working on your show, maybe.
Yeah.
Instead, he's using your Wii to play Mario Kart online against my wife. Answer those allegations, please.
Allegations.
All right, where's E-Rock to answer that?
Yeah, where is he, Rock?
E-Rock.
He's busy trying to make time while you're fucking earning a living.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Mr. Norton.
Making
John
time-
McCain. Me and
Making
Mr.
time
Norton.
with your wife.
What's wrong, E-Rock?
What are you doing with Dave's wife?
What's wrong?
You want to fuck my wife? Huh? You want to fuck my wife?
No,
You got a lot of answers.
What's wrong, E-Rock? You're holding your arm or something.
No, my hand got slammed in the
Oh, it's
security
crooked.
door.
He broke his.
Oh, isn't that a shame? I
And,
got kicked in the ribs and punched in the balls 8 times.
You're throwing your shit everywhere.
Isn't that a shame? What happened? You got a little paper cut, huh? You got a paper cut, baby?
All right, what happened, E-Rock?
What the fuck is he doing?
Hey, what happened to our stripper pole, by the way?
Oh, yeah. God damn it. You were
Hey,
Uh-oh.
I think it's in the back. No, it got taken down
Oh, boy,
for
the
when we had
changes-
something going on in the studio. It
changes
just never
had
got.
begun.
No, I never got brought back in.
Speculate. E-Rock, you have a broken hand, obviously.
It's broken.
It looks broken.
Yeah, it's broken.
Well,
It's going to be really
the
swollen.
elbow's matching it now too. The
Really?
yeah.
All you had to do was smell his shit and none of this would have happened.
I know. You act like you're above that.
Your stomach's broken, too. It's swollen.
So,
It was so unnecessary.
so
always
Dave is
is.
looking for an answer, and I think it's fair.
I want an answer. Are you trying to mingle with my chick?
No, I have not played Mario Kart with your wife in a very, very long time.
Why are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you. You can check.
I can check.
Why don't you guys share like a shit cocktail?
How do you
and
check?
become friends again.
I'll accept his apology if he lets me put my cock in his ear. I'm not gonna. I won't do anything. I swear to God, I won't piss or anything.
You know, E-Rock, it's really not a bad idea.
I'm not even joking around. I will not urinate or do anything.
I gotta be honest, it's not a bad
Cock
idea.
in the ear doesn't sound that bad.
It's not a bad idea.
Only thing that could result, little herpy ear, but that's not a big deal.
Not happening. No.
Where's some ear muffins?
Ear muffins?
Whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. It's not winter yet, anyway.
Bobby, you puked again?
Wow. Why were you puking? Because you were. I don't know. Shit came out of a guy's asshole in front of me, Jim. Sorry, I don't usually. That doesn't do it for me. But sorry, that's not on my list.
But it's funny.
Yeah, it's silly. Not fun.
Where does that go from funny to you have to puke?
I don't know,
hilarious.
No, I think East. Let me say something about Eastside Dave.
He rules.
I'm a big fan. He fucking rules.
I'm a
I mean,
huge
the
fan.
fact that he pulled his pants down and said he had to go to the bathroom and you guys didn't listen, and then he did actually shit his pants. He gets kudos from me.
He was making shitties. He tried to warn everybody.
I come into the office, I put my things down, then I go to the bathroom to do some shitties. If I get pulled in, this is what happens. I say time and time again.
I just, it's no offense against you. It's just.
I'm very healthy.
It's just
I have shitties 3 times a day, like
and
anyone
that
else.
shit just
10:30, 2:30, and 6:30.
I don't like shitties. I did think it was pretty funny when he chased Eric around with his asshole backwards.
Ice in a garbage bag.
Oh, God.
At the very least, it was agile.
E-Rock,
it was great.
Poe just handed over some ice in a garbage bag for you.
Yeah, I
Like
see
some
that.
ice.
That's a.
Maybe you want
That's a
shit
lot
on the
of ice.
rocks.
Did Poe kick you like a
Can I get some?
karate?
Can I get some ice for the 3 cracked ribs?
Yeah,
They
well,
just came from the doctor's office. I'm gonna have to get these things fucking taped.
Wow,
up.
your ribs are red.
Did he give you a
Kicked
karate?
them. He put a fucking boot.
Like how'd it go? Like a karate?
Hey, Eastside, what could you do with ice? You got an ice trick?
Yeah, I'll put my ice on my cock and then in Eric's ear.
That doesn't sound bad.
No, how about you put your
It'll shrink it. What's the big
E-Rock.
deal? It's like having a marble on your
How about
fucking
what
ear.
if Eastside Dave gives Eric a Danshoku driver?
Don't tell me you're going the way of Spaz and you want to be known as Eric and not E-Rock anymore.
No.
What happened to E-Rock?
E-Rock.
E-Rock.
It never involved a dick in the ear.
Well, good point. Good point on that.
How about
It's not gonna. Nothing's gonna happen.
How about you just smell his boxers?
Okay, that's good.
He bends over.
That's fine.
Dude, just smell the
I have to get
boxes.
going.
Yeah, he's got
Got work to do. Come on.
Yeah.
It's getting fucking late.
Wow.
Is it?
People are suggesting a Roman war helmet for E-Rock.
What is that?
That's easy.
Smokezilla?
Let's go real quick.
What's
Come on.
that?
no?
How about just the
Stop smelling.
smelling his boxers is not. You're not touching skin to skin. The Roman war helmet's skin to skin. Smelling the boxers is.
How about
just
smell the
pants.
garbage to see if it was pizza? That's fair. And Eastside Dave's out of the equation.
The bed, right there.
Right there.
That one?
All right, hold on. Get a mic. Now, Jimmy started this a while ago. Now, Jimmy wanted an answer to a question.
If it was pizza, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, because Dave, what did you say about your pizza?
It was tastier going in than coming out, and I
What kind
don't.
was it?
It was
Elio's.
Elio's microwave.
Oh, 3 slices. You put them in the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
I thought so until
Opie,
this morning.
we at Right Videos will chip in and give Dave $100 if he gives himself a shit face mask.
I just did it. Come on, with something
Well,
like
you
that.
did the war paint, sure. Can you pull your boxes up a
money?
little bit? Jesus.
I think it's yeah.
All right, here's E-Rock. So we want to know if you could tell this is pizza.
Okay. See rock.
Oh my god. It's not brown paper towel.
Okay. Get in there. And...
Let me fucking this one.
Dave is chasing E-Rock, and E-Rock grabs Dave.
He just threw Dave on the floor. Holy shit.
Hold on, Dave. Let him test the thing first. Let him do the thing. Let him test the thing.
All right.
Did he say, "Let me fuck you just once"?
Yes.
Is that what he? Is that what came out of him?
Yes. All right, E-Rock's going to see if it's...
Look at this. He's fucking out of his mind.
Love it.
Yeah, Michael. What are you so gunshot for?
All right, get down in
pizza,
there.
E-Rock. What are you doing? Enjoy it. Oh my God! Look at Dave's face. Look at Dave's face. He's ready. He looks like a Spartan, kinda.
Kinda.
Play ball, bitch. Will you let him smell the garbage?
You let him smell the garbage. I'm not gonna do it. See, Eric is shifting through the garbage now with a cup. He's gonna smell it. Just see if it smells like pizza.
That's all we're asking.
Just lift it up and give it a sniff.
A good one.
All right.
What the fuck is Dave doing?
Come on, here goes E-Rock.
It's not bad.
Oh, you didn't get in there, E-Rock.
All the way in.
We're not gonna let you fake it for the fucking radio. You're right in there.
All the way in.
He puked and he missed the fucking bucket.
What do you think, E-Rock?
He hit the floor.
Oh yeah, that's not pizza.
But was it pizza? Oh, E-Rock. Just terrific.
Let's hug each other.
How about naked man?
Hug it out. Hug it out. A naked man hug would be good.
Naked man hug, E-Rock.
Naked man.
Come back. Come on, let's play Superman. I'll ride on you. All right, Rough Fizz, do it to 3, I guess.
Good job, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, thank you so much.
Christ.
There goes
He's a
East Side
fucking
Dave.
Holy shit.
Somebody's got to make $1 million off that kid.
He's the greatest.
Kid's got to fire. Somebody's got to. That kid is fucking. He's fearless.
He's also good when he's not stunting. Must be said. Yep.
I lose electrolytes when I do this fucking show.
Use what?
Electrolytes.
That was funny though, man. Oh. You missed it.
I was surprised you were puker because you weren't here. You were in the other room.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. I could just hear.
Because the Bob Kelly puke sound.
When he came out in the hall and Master Poke kicked him in the ribs, which was I've never seen a kick like that. I mean, side kick.
Jesus.
A whomp, and the guy he was there and then gone.
Kick Dave.
What is Poe doing? Does he? I don't even think he understands that we're actually trying to do a radio show.
If I saw somebody naked, a redhead coming at me, naked, with shit in his hands and his fucking asshole, let me say something, Opie. I might throw a fucking sidekick, too. Because there's that hallway, there's not enough room to get by without him touching you with shit at one point.
That's true.
It's either you get touched with shit and you ruin that black suit with fucking shoulder pads.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm walking by with my wife and him by a fucking schoolyard, and he's like, "Hey, Sarah."
Who's that?
You, whatever character you do.
That's Paul.
I was talking to some people I know. Am I not allowed to say hello?
My wife's like, does he know them?
Hi, how are you? Don't look. I see your mother. Mother.
Little what?
A bunch of little tattletales. They spread lies.
Why is his cartoons not on Comedy Central? Why is he not fucking on TV?
Maybe because I joke about having sex with children. Maybe that's why I'm not on TV.
Can't you lighten it up a little?
What would the fun in that be? Hi, you're 18. Boo. Don't nobody want to hear that motherfucking shit. P to the A to the W to the L. I don't spell good.
Hip Hop Teddy rules, by the way.
Hip Hop Teddy's good.
And let's acknowledge, yes, AIDS fucker writes, how the hell could the E-Rock swollen stomach line not be line of the day?
It was a little late.
But a good one.
It was a late entry. Sometimes you gotta.
It was just so unnecessary.
Of course.
Poor kids just stand there trying to avoid shit being smeared on them, and he gets hit with a fat joke. A broken hand, a broken spirit.
Yeah, broken hands, possibly shit on him somewhere. Yeah. And we're still not happy with it.
Yeah. Still poor kid has no discernible talent whatsoever.
Always time for some blubber joke.
Yeah. Still made him smell the shit, and that's not good enough.
He's a trooper.
And
I'm gonna miss this place.
It was God damn it!
God, am I gonna miss this fucking joint?
Why are you gonna miss it? What do you mean?
It's Opie and Anthony. We gotta check on E-Rock. Everyone all right from yesterday's show? Man, there was
Not
some controversy yesterday. We'll get into it in a little bit. But there were karate kicks to the stomach. People might be fired. E-Rock was was at a hospital most of the afternoon yesterday. And he had nothing to do with the karate kick, by the way.
No, that was something different.
Something different.
Tied into the whole thing. But I was just getting panicked texts from Steve. Oh, my God.
The pendulum is swinging back the other way.
Steve has two modes of operation: lethargy or panic.
Lethargy.
Oh, you are right.
He does. He goes from 0 to 100, man.
It's this. Here's Steve in a nutshell. Oh my God, help me.
And that's how you executive produce.
Yes, it is.
Well, according to Washington, you weren't producing yesterday. We're getting all the facts together, and hopefully the next break we'll talk to E-Rock. There were accusations of spousal abuse yesterday. It was just, yes.
Oh, wait
you
till
haven't
you
heard
hear
that
this.
one yet, Stunt Brain. Oh, my God. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy, stick around. We'll get into it at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I want to make sure that always Gold's Nagel is taken care of.
Yes. Always
That son of a bitch always delivers.
And then we got a tattletale among us. It is just a soap opera.
Emails, all kinds of things going on.
Human resources were involved, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
We'll get into the whole thing during the next break, okay? A little tease for everybody.
Yeah.
We're all going to be fired.
I ruined things.
Speaking of the E to the Rock, E-Rock took one for the team yesterday.
Yeah.
And, wow, we need an update. How do we explain this to this side of the audience?
There's
all
no
hell
real
broke loose yesterday.
explanation to this thing. I didn't even know how it got started. I just know that Eastside Dave from Ron and Fez's show was involved in it.
Yeah.
He is not shy, to say the least.
Well, we started talking about tattoos.
That's how it started.
We found out that half the guys around here have koi tattoos.
Yeah.
4 or 5 of the guys have koi tattoos. Some are pretty cool koi tattoos, and others are horrible koi tattoos. And then it led to Eastside Dave coming in and showing off his horrible tattoos.
Horrible. I lost a bet tattoos.
He's got a lot of I lost a bet tattoos. A lot. Not just one, many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Dave. And then Eastside Dave decided if he's going to show off his tattoos, he's got to be naked because, he's got tattoos all over his body. And then he warned us that...
And his butt is also branded. Like each cheek has a brand in it.
Right. And then he warned us that we need to hurry up with the segment because he was having blankies.
He was having...
I like to call them blankies.
Well, stomach issues, let's say.
But he calls them...
You're never gonna be able to describe that.
Oh, I know. But he warned us.
Yeah, he warned us that he did have to visit the restroom.
Because I know Human Resources is listening to us very closely today to see who should be fired and who shouldn't. And the fact is, Eastside Dave warned us that he had this
pressing problem.
This pressing problem.
You need to use the facilities.
Yes.
And of course, it's our job to make sure that he doesn't get to a facility anytime soon.
No, of course not. Why would we want him to get to a facility?
Because that would be boring radio.
When he can do it right there in the studio and gross everybody out.
Yeah, so Bob Kelly starts puking.
Mm-hmm.
And then E-Rock started, I believe, puking, right, at first?
He was what Dave was doing also was cleaning up with a newspaper.
Yeah.
So the newspaper was then contaminated.
Well, it's fair to say he's not a fan of the comics.
No, he used a Beetle Bailey, I believe. Yeah. Not a big fan of Beetle Bailey.
Which made Jimmy very happy.
Yeah, of course.
Jimmy's not a fan of the Beetle Bailey.
No,
but Dave improved it greatly.
Yes, of course he did.
Yeah, and then he finally added a funny frame at the end.
Yes.
And then Eastside Dave, in all his wisdom, and this is what I love about the guy, decided that he needed to run around with no clothes on, with
that newspaper, that contaminated newspaper in his hand, and chase E-Rock.
E-Rock, right. That led to E-Rock in a complete panic. Slamming? What happened to you? I still don't know.
I ran out of the studio, and somebody was blocking my way to run out of the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Ran around, hit the security door, because all the doors from the coming into XM to the studio are like in a chamber pattern.
Yeah, it's like an airlock.
It's a Get Smart type
Get
situation.
Smart,
Not when he's walking through it.
Get food.
Get dumb. Sorry,
So
guys.
I hit the security door, and as I was falling, Franklin from the Ron and Fez show was coming in through the front door of XM. I hit that door and him too, and went down onto the floor. and my hand got caught in the door as Franklin was walking in. So the whole top of my hand got cut open and was bleeding. And my elbow went into the metal frame from the security door. So I hit one door, the second door, and fell back, hit the frame of the second door.
How do you run, like the Tasmanian devil?
Well, if you got what's coming at you.
Yeah, because he knew.
You're going to go into full panic.
Nipping right at his heels was a really disgusting, contaminated newspaper.
Sure.
With a nude Dave chasing him.
Right. Before the update, Iraq, just keep it right there. You know, it was obvious that he might have had a broken hand.
Yeah.
And possibly a broken elbow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it continues. Then Dave, somehow in this melee, Master Po decided that he needed to karate kick Eastside Dave pretty hard in the gut.
Master Po was assuming that Dave was going to run out
naked,
holding what can only be described as the most disgusting thing that a human can produce on a piece of newspaper, and he thought he was going to run out into the hallway,
right,
out of his realm of security,
right,
and into the building's private area, thus getting in trouble.
Right,
he assumed.
Right.
So instead of saying, hey, stop, or whatever, he decides to kick Dave in the stomach or the chest. I don't know where the big footprint ended up, but it was on Dave.
Right above his abdomen.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like right below his boobies.
He kicked him and just laid him out.
Laid him out with a kick.
Right on the floor.
Master Po has some belts. He's got some of those black belts.
Well, yeah, he's a martial artist.
Like, one of our guys is like, what is that about?
Yeah, and then Poe said, well, if he goes out into the hallway, we get in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Go, no, Dave gets in trouble.
But this is where Poe is just not a smart man. Dave was never going to go into the hallway.
No.
Dave knows the limits of what's happening over there when we're doing our radio show. And Poe, we've told him over and over and over again, he doesn't understand what we do with this radio show. He doesn't understand. And now it has led to him laying Eastside Dave out with a kick. And then this guy, then he finds out this video, so then he complains to what? Human Resources? He calls Washington. He's like a little tattletale and gets everybody in trouble. Then the phones are ringing all day yesterday.
Oh, that's when I started getting panicky texts from Steve.
Right.
He was very panicky. Yeah, apparently Poe assumed that he had to make a preemptive strike. And even though no one knew about this, we didn't say anything, no one was going to go and say Poe kicked Dave or anything, Poe decided to make a preemptive strike and write an email to one of the supervisors. Which you just...
I don't even have to tell the people listening to us. That is so not cool.
You don't draw attention to anything to the brass. You wait for brass to come to you with a problem. You never go to them.
Never.
Because it's only trouble.
All hell breaks loose on this radio show on a regular basis, and none of us are calling Washington and telling on anyone except for Poe. Poe's the only one. And he's the toughest guy in the room, but he's not that tough because he goes running to these lawyers and human resource people. He's the only one that does that.
So he went to one of the supervisors, who then, I guess, now that the supervisor is on to what's going on, it makes kind of a problem. We like to, I'll be honest with you, we have rules that we have to follow. But sometimes we get a little rambunctious, and perhaps we'll stretch those or bend them. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But we know it's safe, it's cool.
All for the sake of good radio, by
Good
the way.
radio.
And we definitely try to keep everyone, safe.
Safe, happy, whatever. We all know Dave is a friggin' lunatic. So that's the type of radio he does. But then if you get in touch with the supervisor, now the supervisor feels he's got to do something.
Right.
So they get in touch with this one and this one. And before you know it, the story has gone down a line, a chain of command, and turned into some huge issue that now Steve was getting emails and texts and stuff. And he's texting me that, it's over. It's over.
Yes.
I have no respect for anyone that sends emails to human resources. None whatsoever. You got to take care of your own battles. You got to. That is such a. I can't even express how lame of a move that is. How lame that is. We're all working together. We're a group of guys doing a radio show, and we have one guy that is running to Washington whenever he can. and sending out emails and getting human resources involved. I can't express how lame that is. And everyone out there listening to us, they have one of those guys in their office.
Especially when
one of those guys that just want to get people in trouble.
So no one was trying to get anyone in trouble.
No,
it just the heat of the moment happened. No one was hurt. It was everything's being played up for the air. It's all good. And then once you go to the bosses, because nothing happened.
No, nothing happened. No one was saying anything.
I'll tell you what happened, because they're saying what Dave was running around with is a health issue and blah blah blah. But Dave knows that in the end. And I told some people, because now they're calling me. I'm like, no, it's more dangerous. Is a karate kick to the gut that could kill somebody.
And anybody,
and also poke through a garbage can and a bucket full of ice at Dave as well. Like, the way to understand what's going on around you.
I think the thing is, he was worried for whatever reason, but it's almost like, well, when the radio show's going on, people inside the studio understand that we're not going to run into the hallway. We understand the parameters and the limits.
Right.
So your job is to not protect us from a bit that Dave is doing, or to protect Dave from running into the hallway.
You're not babysitting.
If Dave is not stupid. He plays stupid, but he's not stupid. He wasn't going to run into the hallway. He was not going to do that. He was not really going to rub anything on anybody. And no one really thought he was. I mean,
one person thought.
Well, what exactly? You're
That's
right.
the problem.
Nobody who should be in the radio studio thought that.
Right.
Dave falls down a lot. Let's break the wall here. Dave will run around with something gross. He'll run 2 feet with his pants around his ankles and fall.
Just fall into something head first.
That's part of the gig he's doing. It's part of the show.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to. Let's break it. He's not going to really rub anything on E-Rock or anybody else, and we all understand that. I sit
Not
2
all.
inches from him when he does that.
Gotta keep saying not all,
Yeah.
unfortunately, and that's the big issue today.
I'd run my ass off too, though. I wouldn't
course
just
I
stand
would.
there, because it's
Yeah.
you never know, and it's just getting too close to you.
Yeah.
But that's Dave.
And we're all laughing like, holy crap, all hell's breaking loose, and one guy's not laughing and decides he needs to karate kick somebody. That is so effing lame.
And then when E-Rock stops, Dave falls. Why does he fall? Because he's not really intending on rubbing anything on anybody. It's great, and I hate to break the bit up for anybody, but that's what was going on. He's not retarded. It's so irritating that somebody wouldn't get that.
And leads to emails and calls. I hope he's not even over there today. I can't even look at the guy. He's not one of us. He's just not one of us. He doesn't get it. And then E-Rock went to the hospital, and E-Rock, man, I was talking to E-Rock yesterday. You had me laughing pretty effing hard. So what's the update on the elbow, the hand?
All right, well, the elbow is a little stiff, but it's fine. The hand's not broken. It'll be fine, too.
I see a ace bandage, though.
Yeah, they said to keep it till Sunday, but I
Need an eye patch? Linger.
So I get to the emergency room, and there's a guy next to me who has his face all cut open from sheet metal.
Yeah.
And they sign us in on this list, and they determine that both of us are not a top priority right now. So we're both sitting next to each other. The guy's bleeding from his face, and he's not a top priority. 25 minutes later, they get me in, and the guy bleeding is still sitting next to me. I'm like, maybe you should take him first.
Great triage they got over there.
And they go, no, you're next.
Sucking chest wound or a hangnail?
Yeah.
My insurance.
Probably.
So they bring me in, and they put me in a room where this lady comes in with a laptop. She's filling out my insurance and personal information, and my girl's with me. Then the nurse comes in and asks, she said, I have to speak to Eric. I need everybody to leave. And then she turns to Angela and she goes, I need you to leave too.
Uh-oh.
So she goes, okay. So they all leave. She shuts the door.
And said, you're fat.
That has nothing
She
to do with
said,
this.
look, son, don't have any chicken biscuits tomorrow morning.
So she sits down next to me and she looks at me and she goes, is this a domestic abuse issue?
Ooh.
And I go, are you kidding me? And she goes, I have to ask you. I said,
Ask me again, I'll punch you. You should have told
Yeah. Well, you should have said, pointed towards the door where Angela was, and go, ask that bitch!
So I said, are you serious? Have you looked at her? And she goes, I have to ask you, is this a domestic abuse issue? Is everything okay at home? I said, everything's fine.
It's work that sucks.
Exactly.
Don't make fun of me.
My refrigerator door gets beat up from all the opening and closing. And the cookie drawer's in bad shape. but the treadmill, you can eat off it. Sorry.
So she goes, okay, I just had to check, and then the nurse leaves and looks at Angela and she goes, you can come back in, like directly stating it to Angela.
So that's like, I guess, is that common practice now? And did she assume that you hurt your hand belting her, or that she, like,
because when I
did something to you?
When I signed in and they were taking my insurance information, I said I got hurt at work. I kept saying I got hurt at work. So I don't know if that triggered something.
It was at work.
That's what all the husbands do say,
Yeah.
to hide the fact that their wife could, slug.
And the wife always says, she hit herself with the door.
Yeah,
It's like, when my husband threw me into it.
But I've never heard of a guy being asked that question.
And the husband always says, well, I was being chased with a disgusting newspaper, and I hit my hand on a door that Franklin was walking through. Franklin was coming through the door, and a man with questionable-sized genitals was kicking somebody.
Good observation. Franklin is a weird name, man. Franklin. Hello, Franklin.
What happened? Well, Franklin was coming through the door. Wasn't
Franklin should be a Bond trader, not in radio.
I'm Franklin.
Hello, Franklin.
Franklin's a good guy.
So wrap it up, E-Rock.
All right, so the doctor comes in, and now I have to explain how I got hurt, and it's on the medical report that I was being chased by Dave with a disgusting newspaper.
Oh, really? It's on that? That's great.
So,
and then the newspaper had to explain it hurt itself because it was chasing you. Boo.
So then they send me to radiology, and I'm getting my hand x-rayed.
What was on the newspaper? That joke? Sorry, E-Rock, just had to redeem myself before the break. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm in radiology, and you have to turn your cell phone off while you're in there. So I thought my phone was off. I'm getting x-rayed.
Coming up, Robert Kelly will be joining the Opie and Anthony show. He's going to be at Caroline's tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, 212-757-4100. What's the haps on the way?
Oh, brutal.
We got a primetime gossip from Sam Roberts. You want to go with this?
I want to hear.
Yeah, let's go with this as we go to break here on the Opie and Anthony show.
We're back with another pulse-pounding rendition of Primetime Gossip. Recently on the Opie and Anthony show, overweight comedian Bob Kelly came in to say hi to the host of the show and to create an uncomfortable situation for everyone.
I went from one to another to another, and no, I won't have it anymore.
You and your girl are still together.
What?
You done?
Hello?
Awkward.
Huh?
Awkward.
What?
Sorry, dude.
While we have no idea what he was referring to, that wasn't the O&A news of the day. The real buzz kicked in when Anthony let the audience in on his latest media endeavor.
Reality programming is phony. I just want the real deal. See, this has to be me and 6 to 8 girls.
And that's it.
Yes!
That's right, a 24-hour webcam show centered around Anthony and his kinky sex antics.
This will be the real deal. Reality programming where it's just me with a bunch of chicks living at my house.
However, Anthony's focus may not be on women alone.
Everything is done in bra and panties, by the way. Yes, even me, I'll be in bra and panties the whole time.
Will Anthony's bisexual drag queen sex party romp be a hit? Stay tuned as you get all the information from Primetime Gossip.